Yo. Yo. Oh my God. Masters and None live episode 140.
Episode 140.
Berto's in rare form. I wish we were live 20 minutes ago. An hour ago. We were live an hour ago.
Don't worry, guys. I saved my best stuff for you guys.
Oh my God. You got to hit this intro because I got to post on his Instagram and my brain hurts.
So real quick, I'll do the intro. And honestly, this is the time I take to compose myself. So I don't really ever know what you're saying. But I think what Justin says is that if you're tuning in right now, thank you for tuning in. If you miss this episode for whatever reason and you want to listen to it back, just the audio version, you can find us on all your podcast listening platforms. If you want to watch our old stuff, obviously go to the our YouTube channel, click the little live button. You can see all our live videos. If you want to see short form content, you could click on the shorts button. I think that's what Justin says. I hope I did you
justice.
You did an incredible job. I think I might modify it going forward.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Yeah. I even gave him like a little map.
Yeah, you gave him a little something, I'm telling you.
Yep.
You gave him a little whole specific thing. And listen, guys, we really need you guys to share the podcast. If you enjoy the podcast, or even if you don't, it costs you nothing.
Yeah, text it to your friends and tell them how shitty you think it is.
Yeah. Do something for us. Help us out with this algorithm. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, and we're not too far off. So,
Not too far.
a little bit of help just boost that thing,
Mm-hmm.
Twiz, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, man? How y'all feeling?
Say what's up. Say what's up to the people, man.
You had a good weekend,
we gotta-
Twiz?
How y'all doing?
Talk to us, man.
You gotta.
I had a time, boy. That's all. I had a time, man. It was a weekend. It was definitely a weekend to remember. I spent it with some pretty good people. It was cool. How was you guys' weekend?
I'm not going to hold you, bro. I kind of like that sweater you got on.
Yeah,
That shit is fire.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a little
Snowflakes.
something, I figured I'd pull it out before. Well, actually, the temperature's supposed to drop terribly this weekend, but I figured I'd pull it out before before the end of the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's facts, man.
it snowed today. First time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah,
did
first
snow.
time this winter.
I vacuumed out my
Something
car
about-
today.
Did you?
Yes. I gotta say, vacuuming my car, I think even makes me feel better than getting a haircut.
Really?
There's something
Yeah.
about having a clean car that just makes you feel good. It's kind of like you feel like accomplished. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
It's like taking a good shower.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. It's like, I think my car runs better. After I vacuum it, I'm like, this thing is running like a champion.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Running like a champion.
That shit isn't no more squeaks.
It's like people under the stairs, bro.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
If you guys could hear that, that's my kids kicking at the studio door, trying to get down here.
No, that's lit.
But I locked it
I've been
this
watching
time.
a lot of The Last of Us, so that's making me uncomfortable.
Oh, so what do you think about it? Because we talked about it. I got to take care of that.
Probably.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do I think of The Last of Us? That's what you're asking me?
Yeah, because we talked about it like 2 weeks ago, and you said that you were going to go out and watch it.
Yes. So
You talk about it. I'll be right back.
I did watch it, and to be quite frank, I'm at. Good Christ!
Gucci.
Thanks, Twiz.
Yeah, I got
But The Last of Us, I'm actually an episode ahead of him. So they just dropped a new episode. You're definitely gonna have to. They just dropped a new episode, and to be quite frank, the newest episode, I'm
you
not
go.
a fan, like at all, like not even in the slightest of the newest episode. I feel like it had no point. It was just.
Filler.
It followed, two characters the whole time, but never really touched back on the main parts of the story that you wanted to hear about. It was just, it was like its own thing.
Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
What is your level of investment into this show after the first episode? And I'm asking you that from a point of, because I played the games, so not to be that guy, but to be that guy, I already know like what's gonna. I know where we're ultimately gonna end up at. So it's interesting to hear, and we were kind of speaking about this earlier off camera. I'm interested to hear what people's first impressions are of the show, where they think it's gonna go, and what is their level of I want to say dedication to the show. Because if you're in episode 2 and you're already getting mad, bro, I just want to let you know there are certain things that they're going to expand on that you're not going to understand, and there are certain things that they're going to put in there as filler. And I'll be able to help you out in between if you ask me, but I don't want to ruin anything. So
Well, he's never played the game. This is his first time.
Yeah, I never
finding
played the
out.
game. I never played the game. So to me, right now, the way the first episode I thought was very good. Given it was very similar to, it was kind of like a typical zombie concept. You know, just a typical zombie concept. Whether that's 28 Days Later, or if it's, or it's World War Z, or it's The Walking Dead. It kind of had a similar vibe to a lot of that stuff. But the thing is, I'm biased for that main character. What's the actor's name? I forget what's the actor's name.
His name is
no,
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal.
Yeah.
Yo, fun fact about Pedro: he's never starred in a series that got under 89% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Facts.
Damn, that's pretty damn good. The only thing with Rotten Tomatoes is full of rotten dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate Rotten Tomatoes is.
It's completely inaccurate.
Isn't
You didn't
that
see
the
when
one
Dave
that-
Chappelle's stand-up came out and it had like 10%? It was like 90% like rotten. It was like that. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
this is accurate. Somebody's not running this with some kind of agenda.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how that even works.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know how. I thought, like, is it the green tomatoes that are good or the red ones?
Oh, that's funny. I forget.
No, I think they're all red. Aren't
No.
No, there's green ones there.
they? Oh shit.
Yeah, I think that's the rotten tomato.
Wait, what?
Is that the good one?
I think it's the
Is
bad
that
one.
golf?
I think it's look at whatever kind of, what's a movie that would for sure be like thought everybody think is great. Is there a
Titanic.
movie about like Kamala Harris or something? Look that up. And whatever that has like 100% of, that's supposed to be the good stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Find something on there.
Yeah.
Just Justin, do you seem cocked? Is your
Of
camera
course.
cocked? You want me to
You-
fix it?
you-
I'm gonna
cocked?
fix.
Let me
I'm
see
gonna
that.
fix your camera.
You went through the camera like
I kicked-
Jerome Bettis, bro.
I kicked through the camera. I apologize. I'm gonna fix you.
Give it a little twirl, a little counterclockwise. There you go. A little bit more.
My man didn't just clip the camera. He went through it like it was trying to prevent him from getting a first down.
Yo, he wasn't playing, bro.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this. I want you guys to see this treatment. Oh, look. Lo rompió. Did you
Look.
break it?
Nope.
Nah, he didn't break it.
I think that's perfect though.
Damn, that does look perfect. I think it looks
good.
better than before.
I'm not gonna lie. It's loose though. You can't don't blow at it.
Well, it's loose because whatever you did, you just kept turning it until it went.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't
Uh-huh.
going because there was resistance.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
probably broke it.
Nah,
I
he's
might
a
have
good
broke it.
chiropractor. He's a good
Yeah.
chiropractor.
I might have broke it.
But that's all good,
But
man.
it's all good.
It's doing what's got to do.
It's not
and
broke.
ultimately, that's your camera.
Yes,
This
that's,
is mine.
That's not my camera.
So go ahead.
Listen to this. You know what else is broken? The cages at the Dallas Zoo. The Dallas Zoo's been having some shit going on. There's some suspicious activity going on at the Dallas Zoo. Like a week or two ago, a snow leopard got out.
Yep, snow leopard
Bro, first of all, that's crazy.
or a spotted leopard.
A spotted leopard, snow leopard, a big cat. They lost a big cat, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's absurd.
They had to close. They didn't even open the zoo the next day. They found the cat. They put the cat back in his enclosure. They found that the cat's cage had been cut open. That's how it got out. Then
Intentionally, they found, right?
intentionally, yeah. Then the vulture's cage the vulture ends up dead, and the death didn't appear natural.
Yeah, it was found to be of unnatural causes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now 2 monkeys are missing.
2 monkeys are indeed missing.
There's 2 monkeys missing, and we were talking about this a little bit before before we went live. But I'm convinced that these monkeys are in the hood right now, like being taught like nefarious things. Like people are like giving them liquor and shit. Like these monkeys are somewhere in a trap house learning how to roll L's.
Yo, at
And it's
100%.
like they're pitting them against each other, and they're giving them both backwoods, and they're just like, all right, guys, put these together as fast as you can. What are these monkeys doing? Who's got these monkeys?
I don't know. I know they showed a picture of a suspect that potentially is thought to have taken the monkeys. Homie was eating the Doritos on the way. Was he eating those Doritos on the way to make the steal, or was that just like an old Instagram picture that they used?
I don't know. I
And
think
look,
that
they made it look like he was eating the Doritos like on security footage, like on surveillance
no,
footage.
it looked like surveillance footage. But I can only imagine like what whoever has these monkeys are like making these monkeys do, or like trying to get them to do. Because honestly, if I stole a monkey, I would have them doing like cartwheels and shit. Like I would try to teach them things that would make my life easier.
Yeah, of course. I'd have him go get me beers.
Yeah, shit like that.
Like go to the fridge, open a beer. I've been trying to teach my dog that for 2 years.
A monkey, 2 days you get that done.
Yeah, man. Listen, but the one time you don't like feed him something when he does bring your beer,
Yeah.
that's when he like rips your dick off.
You know what? The truth is that these monkeys aren't learning how to roll blunts or anything like that. They're definitely like in a cage somewhere. Because now that I'm thinking about it, these monkeys probably fuck you up if you're in a room with them.
Yeah, I want to know how the hell they got him out of there.
How do you? Yeah, that's true.
Because I know that if they got him out of the enclosure, right? That's like that's what they're saying, right, Twiz? Like they got him out of the
Twiz,
enclosure.
what kind of monkeys are we talking about? Big monkeys? Small monkeys?
No, they were small monkeys. They were tamarin. I think they were emperor tamarin monkeys.
Oh, of course.
Oh, of course. Yeah, those are like mid-sized guys.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Is that the dude from, is that the one from Aladdin? What kind of monkey are we talking about?
Nah, that's not Apu. Abu.
Yeah, come on, man. What kind of...
Is this the Ace Ventura one?
No. They're like small. They got like whiskers that come out like little beards. They're like little cute monkeys. I'm pretty sure there's in somebody's living room right now, and somebody's daughter is petting it. Some rich dude somewhere, his daughter is like petting this little monkey in the living room, and they're just having the time of their lives. I assure you.
That's funny because I thought I went the total opposite. I was like, nah, that monkey's in the hood somewhere. And you were like, nah, it's a rich dude has it.
Look, yo, shout out to Christoph in the chat. He said mustache monkeys, and Saif was like the Michael Jackson one.
Oh, see,
okay.
In my
Bubbles?
mind, what I'm thinking, as soon as you went like they stole monkeys, like I'm going OD.
Yeah.
I'm like 6 foot chimp, driving a Cadillac. Like I'm like, yo, this monkey. When you said monkeys in the hood, I threw this fool like completely different. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, this guy's really like out here. Somebody's really got this dude sitting in like a project apartment, like chilling out.
Someone's got that monkey wearing the Avrex.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Right now, he's running to the bodega. He's getting like he's picking up Dutches, picking up like my mind went so crazy. I'm like, this guy. I'm like, what kind of monkeys? And now they're like little monkeys. I'm like, it's not so crazy. Probably stick them in your bubble goose and get out of there.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
They're like, whose monkey is that? Oh, that's just Bubbles. It's the family monkey, man.
You know what? You know why too? You could get away with like exotic pets in the hood.
Yeah, you can.
Like no one's gonna call anybody. They're just gonna be impressed. They want to take a picture with it. You could bring it to the Puerto Rican Day Parade with you.
That's a fact.
They want your tiger to breed with their pet. They'll be like, yo, this thing will be throwing brindles, bro. This thing will be throwing tricolors, bro. It'd be like 300 pounds. Like,
no, 100%. But if you're like in a wealthy like neighborhood, they're definitely going to call like someone's going to be able to identify that as like an exotic animal, and they're going to call somebody to come and take that thing from you.
Listen, in the hood, they're just like, we're just glad it's not crackheads that move next door. To be honest with you,
bro. You remember that lady that had like crocodiles and shit in her basement in the projects?
Bro, there's been crazy stuff. You don't remember that tiger, that Bengal tiger that was in this dude's project apartment building? Ripped his leg open. Mm-hmm. He went to the hospital, say he got attacked by a dog. That's how they found out he had a tiger in his apartment. The doctors were like, a dog? They were like, nah, bro. This was not inflicted by a dog. Like, so they went to the dude's apartment and found this big ass like Bengal tiger in his crib.
Who the fuck?
Unbelievable, dude.
Dude, I'm impressed when people keep large dogs in their apartments. This dude had a Bengal tiger.
This guy had a tiger, bro. Apparently, I think if I remember the story, he adopted a cat. So when he brought that home, it changed the dynamics of like the environment. I guess they must have had like kind of their areas. Mm-hmm. Like I'm sure the tiger probably wherever he pissed at more inside the house or whatever, that's where he kicked it or whatever. And then the dude probably had his area or whatever. I don't know. I'm assuming.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Is I didn't even think about all the, feces and piss that this fucking tiger is going to generate. Like, what do they do with all that?
Bro, if you're in a project apartment, like, what do you think? He's walking that thing?
He's definitely not walking.
You think he's walking that thing? No. He's not walking that thing.
That's crazy.
And I don't know if they make a wee-wee pad big enough.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Tiger.
Yeah, well, they got that tiger. These two monkeys are still alleged. They're still at large.
Yeah, they are considered armed and dangerous.
Considered armed and dangerous. Yo, maybe they escaped on their own. Monkeys are smart, bro.
Maybe.
Maybe they're the ones that let the snow leopard out.
I think you cracked the case.
Did I just fucking crack the case?
Were we just talking about how monkeys are like, they say monkeys are entering their stone age and they're starting to use tools? Yeah. What if them things just cut through that thing, let the leopard out as a test, as a diversion, and then they were making their escape?
Yeah, and that goddamn bird was going to snitch, so they had to take him out. Yeah.
They hit the vulture because he witnessed it. They looked up and he was watching, and they were like, "Yo, that's it.
Yeah.
He's got to go." Yo,
Killed the vulture.
Twins, is this not exactly what
Is
happened?
this exactly what happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Jesus
it.
Christ.
The vulture got too much flight. It got too much height. We can't have nobody surveilling the scene.
I was gonna talk about this Oregon kidnapper dude that's napping people up in Oregon. Now he's on the run, and they say he's using he might be on dating apps. So like, women, be careful, because if you swipe right on this guy, it's gonna get dangerous. But I'm convinced that he didn't kidnap anybody, and these monkeys are responsible for this.
I think you just cracked the entire like crazy mess that's been going on, like across all crimes, like
Yeah.
spectrums.
These small monkeys, they're
Wily.
organized.
They're wily guys.
Yeah, wily.
You know,
That's what we should call them, the wily bandits.
that.
We're
that's
gonna
it.
blame this on the wily bandits.
Hashtag. We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, maybe Mr. Beast could do something about this. He's curing blindness, so
He is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
he cured a thigh. It's kind of clickbait, right? The blindness part.
Well, they are blind. They're
They're
legally blind.
legally blind,
There's
right?
like
But I thought there was gonna be like seeing eye dog walking the stick blind.
Oh, like you thought people were gonna get up and let their dog free and be like, "You're free, I can see."
Yeah, like the genie.
that kind of thing.
They're gonna let him free like the genie at the end of Aladdin.
Yeah,
The dog.
the collar falls off and shit, and the dog just runs
Yeah,
off.
these guys are like legally blind. Like one of these guys was working 3 months ago.
Yeah, I mean,
It is great.
because they are blind. Like blindness is just a matter of like that, you know, that like 20/20 number. Once you get to a certain number, you're considered legally blind.
Yeah, it's super cool that he did it. I think it's even cooler that he went outside of the. So what we're talking about is Mr. Beast's last video that came out is like titled like "Cured 1,000 Blind People" or something like that, and he essentially had paid for people's surgery to correct their vision. And did a bunch of people in the United States, and then left the United States and hit a bunch of other countries. I think he did like Kenya, Honduras, a bunch of other countries, and cured a minimum of 1,000 people, minimum of 1,000 blind people.
That's
People
crazy.
couldn't see, and now they can see, which is a great thing, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, there's people on the internet that are like mad about it because they're like, oh, well, you know, he's monetizing this, and yeah, he's paying for all of this, but he's making money off of this. But he gives away all of his money,
Yeah.
and he could do anything. He could have did something else with that money instead of cure people's blindness, right?
Who cares if he's monetizing helping people? Like McDonald's is monetizing killing you. You know, Big Pharma is monetizing getting you addicted to medications, getting you like people are monetizing harming people.
Yeah.
Let this man monetize helping people.
But isn't it crazy that you can do something like cure 1,000 people's blindness, and people will still find like fault in it? People will still find a reason to talk shit about you.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you can never win. You can't win for losing, dude.
That's proof that
Yeah.
no good deed goes unpunished.
And I mean, Mr. Beast is like the nicest guy ever. I have never heard anybody say anything negative about Mr. Beast.
He didn't just cure some people's blindness. He gave away cars. A couple people got 10 grand. Like
Yeah. He's bought houses for people, no? Does he?
just in that last video, one of the kids was like, "Oh, I could never have a license. I never drove." He gave that kid a Tesla.
See?
Another family of people came in. The guy was like, "I've been out of work for a while." Gave that dude 10 grand.
See? That's...
You know, it's
He's just constantly helping people, and I really don't mind. I mean, it's different when you go up to, like, I think what people are lumping him in with is people that are going up to homeless people that are hungry on the street with a camera in their face while they give them a meal that they kind of have to take because they're so hungry.
yeah, that's different.
You know, like,
Or
I
like-
think that's what they're lumping him in with.
Yeah,
Yo,
guys
so-
like Danny Mullen.
Sahif said in the chat, he said, "Little do you know, Mr. B set the monkeys free. He's behind all this."
Holy shit!
He said
God damn it.
He said his name ain't Mr. Beast for nothing.
Oh,
Makes sense.
God,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
telling you, the plot thickens. You guys are cracking the goddamn case. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, this is like when this is like that Netflix special about the cats.
This is crazy.
Did you guys hear about that IG model who like faked her death by like this is crazy because this is just going to show you that like a lot of these broads look alike on the internet. Like there's a look, right?
There's a look.
Yeah, it's the Instagram race that we've talked about. They mess with their body and their face with surgery, and then they throw the same filters on, and they're all just the same person.
I feel like they're all like a different shade of Kardashian.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, they are.
Realistic.
You want to talk about this story?
No. Go for it. I don't know much about it.
Okay. I'm going to shoot from the hip. I was kind of hoping you'd take this one. But Twist has the story up if I say something wrong.
Got you.
But essentially what happened is that there was a woman in Germany who was had some family issues. So she went on Instagram and just looked for girls that looked like her. She found this model that was from, where was the model from?
She was a beauty blogger, also from Germany.
She was a beauty
Bavaria, I
blogger.
believe? No, she was
She's from Munich, right? I think I'm almost positive Justin's right that she is from Germany. But anyways,
yeah, she's from. I can't even honestly.
It's like
I don't wanna butcher it.
Weissenberg or
and
something.
not Baden-Württemberg or something like that. Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Germany.
yeah, Germany.
So she found this beauty blogger, offered her, like, promised her like a brand deal, told her to come out, and then her and her friend killed her, made it look like it was her, and they found a dead body in like in a car.
And so what she was attempting to do was fake her own death, right?
Yeah, she faked her own death. So they even her family, like, people identified it as her.
Yeah,
like, she didn't just fool, like, a couple people, but then who was it? The morticianer, is that even the word? The person who works at that does like the autopsies.
I think it was a medical examiner determined that she
medical
was, that it indeed was not the girl that attempted to use this body to fake her death, and it was actually the girl that they had actually killed.
Yeah,
which was that beauty blogger.
How crazy is that, dude? Somebody scours the internet looking for somebody that looks like them.
I don't even think they look that much alike, to be honest.
No,
I thought they had like a resemblance.
They
a
definitely had a
resemblance.
resemblance.
Because they have that look that I was talking about. They have
Instagram
that
look.
like shade of Kardashian.
The Instagram look.
Yeah. It's like,
Careful with those Instagram filters and messing with your face and doing that surgery. Remember what I said last podcast? You're human, keep messing with your face, and then you start slowly turning into a cat. So before you get to a cat, you start to look like other people that are still on the same cat spectrum, heading toward cat, but you guys kind of meet in the same place. They might just use you as a doppelganger and fake their own death. So don't do that.
next thing you know, you're a dead feline.
That's it. Next thing you know, and you don't got 9 lives.
You know what's crazy?
Can help myself.
You know what's crazy, guys? Just something that came to my attention the other day.
What's up?
I was scrolling through like an old like a Facebook page of somebody I thought honestly was like unalived a long time ago, and I was pleasantly surprised to know that they still were on this planet. And I'm scrolling through pictures just to like, yo, bro, I remember when we used to hang out when we were kids. So I'm like, oh, I remember when this person was such and such age. And I'm scrolling. And it's like every picture, I'm like, this doesn't really look like them. Like they didn't look like this, but because they have a filter on, and it goes from 2020, 2018, 2016, 2015, 2012. I'm like, damn, how long have filters really been dominating the game? Like, when did we come to a realization of like, yo, these people are using filters? Because I don't filter shit. You know what I mean? You're not. There's no maybe it's Maybelline for me. It's me. It's
well, they're not designed for us.
Yeah,
there's no filter that's gonna make your dick look bigger. If they had that one, we'd be using it.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not us, but dudes would be using it 100%. We'd be talking about it.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Yeah. You know
100%.
how many lawsuits there'd be of women being like, I was tricked.
Yeah, they don't got those filters.
Yeah.
But they do have a bunch of filters that'll give you a fucking blue eyes and makeup and the glitter.
Yeah.
They got the eyelashes and shit on you.
Puffy lips and
See,
stuff.
yeah.
Because filters back in the day just used to be a filter on the image, because that's where that term comes from. Like you put filters on a camera lens. Like you put filters to alter the image, like the overall image. It would be like an overlay, like something like grain or make, or something along those lines. But at some point, technology got to a point where a filter included changing your face.
Yeah.
And contouring your nose and raising your cheekbones. And then somebody kills you and tries to use you as their doppelganger.
Next thing you know, you're a cat.
Sometimes the pendulum swings too far in the other direction.
Yeah, facts.
Can you do?
That's super funny. I mean, I don't know. It's funny because you're right. Like it did start very gradually.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we'll just take your blemishes off. No, you don't. You're not gonna have. You have acne. Don't worry about it. We'll remove that.
We'll smooth all that out.
Yep. Smooth all your skin out. Yep.
You know.
And now we've gotten to the point where there's like AI generated deep fake
Adult content.
Thank you.
you go.
I was looking for a word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, one of these guys. So didn't a Twitch streamer just get in trouble for that?
A Twitch streamer went to go like he alt tabbed, and for people who don't know, if you hit alternate tab on your computer and you hold it, like it'll or even if you just spam it, it'll go like to the last window you were on. But when you do it, it brings up, if you hold it, it brings up all your windows. So when you do it, if it quickly does that. So somebody paused it in between like the alt tab, like between going through windows, and they seen that he had a Chrome and he was on like AI deep fake like celebrity porn, adult content. And it was only weird because they said that he was like, because he's a content creator or a streamer, and there's streamers who are in his industry or that he's friends with that are fighting to get this stuff off of the internet, and, you know, how dare him? And it's like, I don't know.
So
The concept of deep fake adult content doesn't really interest me.
Yeah.
I can see the allure behind it, but I'm just not, it's not for me. It's like, I don't.
Yeah. And just so if anybody's listening to this and doesn't understand what deep fake is like this ability of the internet and AI and people to be able to superimpose faces on video and moving images and, you know, and deep fake vocals and speech and, you know, make people seem as though they're saying things they didn't say from previous conversations being chopped up by AI and pulling out selected words and reformulating sentences, that kind of stuff. But AI has gotten to a point now where some of it is pretty damn real.
Yeah, dude, they'll take your face, they'll take Cameron Diaz's face, find like an adult film and superimpose it on the female in the film, and it'll look like it's Cameron Diaz, or, you know, it won't have the body, but the face will look like it's that celebrity. And that's what, you know, some streamers are up in arms about. They say they're being, what was the word she used?
She said like exploited and, you know, and victimized, like sexualized.
Sexualized, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, to me, I do think it's crazy. I think it's just one of those terrible things that's going to come along with technology. Like when Photoshop happened, Photoshop was not being used for positive things early on. Nope. Photoshop was being used for similar things. I mean, growing up, I remember, you know, that people would be circulating, you know, deep fake at this point, but Photoshop nude images. Like it wouldn't be the celebrity that people said it was.
Images, you doing crude things. I remember in high school one time, somebody Photoshopped a picture of one of the dudes in my class, like kissing another dude.
Yeah, see, you could do that kind of stuff. Like that was the original.
Yeah, and it was very well done for that time. It was like 2006. This was like, it's still like, I think, quality work.
Yeah, so now it's only you know, it's only like an inevitability. Is
There
that
you
a
go.
thing?
No, you hit it.
That it's going to happen in video, but I do think it's crazy that it's being done, and you know, I do feel bad for these people, but to be so hysterical, these women are like so hysterical about it. She's like, I have body dysmorphia now, and I'm like, but it's not you. It's not your body.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's like a fake. It's your face fake on someone else.
Yeah. It's like, and it's clearly not them. Like,
yeah.
I had to see some of this for like research purposes, and it doesn't like, it does not impress me. I'm kind of like, this is obviously not the person you think it is.
Yeah. It's, you know, I mean, I guess maybe she's upset because she doesn't want family and people she cares about and loved ones to see or come across that type of, you know, that image of her.
People using her likeness for content like that. I mean,
yeah, what she needs to do is just try to monetize it, like Kim Kardashian did with the sex tape. She monetized that.
Yeah, there's more and more information coming out that shit was the plan from the jump.
It was a ploy, yeah,
and that there's multiple videos.
Yeah, and her mother actually allegedly selected the one to drop.
Yeah,
which is beyond weird, but
crazy.
But when it comes to,
and this is the people you guys want to paint your faces for?
Yeah, seriously. Like. Yeah. And this deep fake stuff, I mean, there's got to be a way, maybe she can find a way to you know, to monetize her face, like, or, you know, her name and likeness has to be protected in some way, you know, so maybe she could just take all the proceeds that website is generating from like, from traffic and ad revenue and just like, I don't know.
Well,
is that possible?
The specific streamer that's all over the internet right now that's most upset, that's what her plan is to sue them. And I guess it's possible. I don't know if she'll ever get money. One thing that people need to understand about like suing people is that when you leave court that day, it doesn't mean they just write you a check. Like, you can't get blood from a rock. Like, taking 10% of nothing is nothing. If someone don't got money to give you, like, you ain't gonna get money. Or if they do if they're like if this place is being run out of fucking Wuhan or something like that, like, you ain't gonna see none of that money.
Nah, man, you ain't gonna see none of that money. You ain't gonna see none of that gain of function. You ain't gonna see nothing.
Nothing. You'd be lucky they take it down.
Yeah.
So I don't know what'll happen, and I don't know what the fucking rules are. It's the internet, you know.
I mean, rumor is all that deep fake stuff came out of a wet market anyway.
Bro, when you look at like the,
Jeez.
That's what I heard.
nah, well, listen,
It was the bat meat.
can't eat that stuff. Look at Ozzy,
I'm telling you.
fuck you up forever. He's one of the lucky ones. They need to take his blood and like develop some kind of a schmaxine, right? He's the guy. He's like the girl from The Last of Us. What else you got? DoorDash is gonna start taking EBT.
Damn,
Is that fucking crazy? DoorDash is gonna start taking EBT.
There's a
Wick,
liquor store in
Snap.
my neighborhood that takes EBT in my old neighborhood.
Oh, every bodega I've ever gone to and like by my house,
Yeah.
has taken EBT for cigarettes, everything. You could buy Lucy's with EBT.
Yeah, it's in the window. It's a light up sign. It's a neon sign that says we accept EBT.
Yeah, but that's
And I'm
not
like,
that
it's
crazy.
a liquor
because
store. That's not crazy. That
The
your
liquor
tax
store one
money
is crazy.
paying for booze.
The liquor store one is crazy. The bodega one isn't as crazy because they do sell food there.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to be able to get hot food. You're supposed to get food that you can prepare, like
Well,
groceries.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not supposed to be able to go and just go to a restaurant and pay EBT. Like, that's mismanaging your money.
So what's gonna happen with this whole DoorDash shit? Because I think they primarily sell hot food, right? And not only that, but it's significantly more expensive to buy off of DoorDash. There's the uptick for it even being on DoorDash. Then there's a service fee, and then you have to
You have a delivery charge.
The delivery charge.
Yeah.
You're gonna give this
And a
guy a
tip.
tip.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I
It's
think?
not even your money doesn't even go as far. Like, are you gonna need more money now because you're using these apps?
They're just going to raise your taxes.
Yep.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to raise our taxes.
Are they gonna start giving people more money? What's the what's the twist? Give us the facts. Give us the rundown, bro. Because I think it's crazy in general, and I don't got anything against anybody that gets EBT. It's just like
Nobody's saying that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that if you're taking my tax money, you don't get to eat better than me.
it's like DoorDash is expensive. Like, you got to go get
That's crazy.
that shit should be used at the supermarket.
Yeah, come on. If I take you to dinner, you don't order the tomahawk and I get the grilled cheese.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes.
I'm sitting over
I
here.
get the tomahawk, you get the grilled cheese.
I paid $16 for a pound of turkey last week.
Yeah, bro. I haven't even bought cold cuts no more, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Done.
you tell me that you about to get Applebee's every night.
Yeah, nah, it's wild. It's
I
wild,
need
bro.
EBT.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get it.
I can't get it.
You can't get it.
I don't got nothing against EBT, but we'll say that.
Nobody's saying we have anything against EBT.
You know, you got to reiterate things.
Yeah,
nowadays.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
I know you don't know. I know you know that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't have anything against EBT.
I had that fucking white card growing up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What, a lunch ticket?
Nah, the EBT card.
Oh, yeah.
My grandmother used to send me to the supermarket with it.
Yeah.
I used to
Well,
always have to remember her
her pin?
pin.
Yeah. Well, you were going to the supermarket. There's
Yeah.
there's strip clubs that have been caught taking EBT.
That's wild.
Strip clubs.
Yeah,
That
that's
have been
wild.
caught taking EBT. That is crazy. Imagine that.
When I was a kid-
she's just doing her thing. You just swipe your EBT.
You go to the fucking ATM and pull out your EBT.
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
say. I'm gonna pull it out. And she's like, "What?" And you're like, "My EBT."
Ding. Yeah, stick to that shit or groceries or selling it to your homies. Like,
Yeah,
stay off of DoorDash.
that was big. People copping food stamps for less than the value of the food stamps for cash because people.
Yo,
wanted
back
cash.
in the day, you
People
used to go
sell their
50
food
cents on the
stamps.
dollar.
Yeah, people used to sell their food stamps.
Hell
man.
yeah.
50 cents on the dollar. If you wanted to make groceries, it's a win-win.
Hit a lick,
It's a
bro.
win-win. You need cash. I need groceries. Work it out.
What's better than that?
You know?
That's very intriguing.
Yeah, that's capitalism.
Yeah. Not gonna say I did it,
Yeah, I don't know anything about any of that.
but I know it
sounds
exists.
You don't know nothing about that?
I don't know nothing about none of that, but it sounds very intriguing. I will say
Allegedly. That's what I've heard.
Definitely allegedly. I will say this much though. So it says Snap EBT payments are currently available in limited areas and at select stores only. Please check the payment section as well as the store in your DoorDash account to see if Snap EBT is available. What I was going to say before, I was going to chime in and say is, I think it's their way of competing with other platforms and a way to kind of guarantee some money to their delivery drivers, because this could be used for people who don't think about it. If you're on the system correctly and you have EBT and or Snap benefit, you probably don't have access to transportation because you're in poverty. At that point, getting to the grocery store in itself is experience or a hassle. So with these, you being able to use these apps, because everybody has a smartphone now, you could get one for free and you can get service for free through the government. And now you have Snap benefits through the government. You can now get these people to deliver your things, and then the government will fund them via whoever's taxes and have them drop it off. So they're making money for their drivers and they're able to use those benefits.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily what we're talking about. We're describing people buying hot food at an inflated price point. So this now takes a person that might be impoverished and take that money, and it's going to go not as far. So yesterday you were able to make $200 feed you for 2 weeks. Today, that $200 is only going to go 1 week because, like you said, they now have to pay this service. DoorDash is not this like angel investor that came down and it's going to save us from this trip to the supermarket. If they wanted to do that, then they could go to Amazon Fresh and they could get their groceries delivered from there, and they'll come from Whole Foods and shit like that.
Or from Stop and Shop, Peapod, or whatever.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing wrong with that.
Copy.
That's not my
issue.
My angle. Yeah, my angle is simply saying that it's an improper use of this money because of how inflated the prices are on DoorDash, and you have to take into account the service charges. So when it comes to like from that DoorDash perspective, I just don't think the money's going to go as long. So it's going to require more money needed to sustain somebody, and I think that's fucked up. And why? Listen, if the government really wants to do it, they could set it up in a way that you get money off for using a service, a certain service, and your money will go longer, and it evened it out. Well, that's not what's happening. I think DoorDash just found a fucking crack, and they're opening it up, and Uber will be on it in fucking 2 weeks.
I agree. I think they're gonna do it for vouchers.
Yeah, it's like investors that. The way I could think of it is, if let's say there was a benefit card like a Metro card that you could use to get to and from work, but then Uber started accepting that card. So it's like now, $3 isn't getting you through the subway anymore because now you're using $20 of like a benefit Metro card to now get to work. It's like 100%. Crazy. Like
that's exactly what it's like. Listen, and if these companies want to do something, if DoorDash really wants to do something good, they give them free deliveries and no service charges on any EBT charge.
Yeah, it's like it's like an investor buying a property. Instead of renting it privately, they make it Section 8. So now it's a guaranteed check from the government. Yep. So now DoorDash, I'm sure, was probably experiencing some kind of decline maybe in orders or something like that, or they're just trying to uptick their profits, and they want guaranteed money because they know, as Twiz was saying, this is pretty much a captive audience. These people, like, if you are on EBT, chances are you may not have personal transportation like that. Yep. So now you're trapped in your house, but you want something a little better than, maybe you don't feel like making groceries tonight. You don't feel like, and you want to get a little something. Now DoorDash will facilitate that and take all that money off your EBT card gladly.
Yeah. Now you go to the grocery store tomorrow and, you get one less pack of this or one less of this because you just spent
$28 on a friendly Sunday the night before.
Exactly. And $28 in the grocery store, while it doesn't go as far as it used to, it'll get you more than what you could get, what you're going to get from one meal from a fast food restaurant or short order spot.
And shout out Chris in the chat. He says $200 on DoorDash will get you, like he said, will get you 2 orders of Taco Bell. Because you said $200 will last you a week. Yeah. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, what?
Well, I was just throwing out round numbers for the. But yeah, that's true, dude. That's funny, Uber Eats, and I'm somebody who I can't lie to you guys. I used to use a lot of Uber Eats, bro. I spent thousands easy.
That's crazy
on Uber Eats.
That's crazy. I'm old school. I don't trust any of it.
Well, I use it. It's great. It comes right to your house. You don't got to go anywhere. It does take a little bit sometimes. It is ridiculously expensive, but it's super convenient. So I don't got nothing against these services. I'm simply saying that they're just fucking expensive. So this is like a misuse of
tax dollars.
It's a poor use of it. It's a poor use of the money you're getting. It's like that shit goes so much further. And I'll tell you one thing: you get somebody who's like responsibly on it, like legit needs this money. They're not spending that shit on DoorDash.
Yeah,
they're going to the grocery stores because they know that shit too.
Yeah.
Now, if you got somebody who's not responsibly on it, and you got it like that, that's when you run it up.
Yeah, if you're using EBT for DoorDash, you don't need EBT.
It's like that. That money don't go.
Keep it a
as far.
stack. You don't need EBT. If you're using it for DoorDash, you're not concerned enough about your finances. You need to manage your money and prioritize what you're buying.
Yeah, yo,
Dead ass, 100%.
You don't get an Uber Eats order like under $20,
No.
under $25.
No matter how small it is.
You could get like one thing from McDonald's and have an $18 order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man. It's unreasonable. Like keep it a stack. I only use DoorDash when I have a gift card. And I typically get a gift card like for a holiday or a birthday or something like that. So I just use DoorDash. I used the last of my DoorDash the other night from a gift card that I got for Christmas. It's so unreasonably expensive. Unless I'm like held captive somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not using DoorDash.
But boy, is it fucking convenient.
Yeah, it is super convenient.
That's my thing. I don't want to leave the fucking house. I'm lazy.
But I got to be honest. I don't think I've ever gotten a hot meal from DoorDash. I think once. Every other time, that shit is lukewarm or it's cool.
Yep.
Like that fool picked up 4 orders from 4 different restaurants on his way to bring my shit. And
Yeah.
I don't play that. I got halal one time and it was hot. Every other meal I've ever ordered is not hot enough for me.
I don't order from spots that are too far from my crib either. It'll take 4 hours to come to you, and it'll be fucking cold. We borrowing you Twiz. You guys can't see it, but Twiz is yawning back over there like he don't want to talk to us anymore.
Nah, I to be very honest with you, I work in the elements, so I burn a lot of energy.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Nah, fuck that. I want an explanation. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I just gave you one.
Yeah, nah, you work in the elements. I hear you, bro.
Brick. Yo, it's snowing today.
I know. I work in the elements too, man.
Yeah. You what? 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 Oh yeah.
He be outside, bro.
Oh, you be outside?
Man, I'm out here, bro.
You guys seen the Nelk Boys go to Russia?
No.
No.
Dude, they went to Russia. They went to Dagestan
they're
first off, that's
to wrestle.
scary.
to train with Islam.
Oh, they're tripping.
They were there for like 2 days. They were with Islam for a day.
Oh, they didn't survive that.
Bro, it's a funny video. You guys have to see it.
Those guys are savages over there.
Yeah, you have to see the video. It's a good video. And then they spent the day with Hezbollah.
Ah,
What's up with Hezbollah? What does he have?
I don't know.
He's just a
I think he's a
height challenge person.
yeah. He's I don't know exactly what it is.
He's not just height challenge. He also like
Yeah, he looks like he's aging slower almost.
looks
Like
he has
it's-
Benjamin Button disease.
Yeah, it's
You got
not.
that Benjamin Button?
Yeah, he's
Nah.
got. I gotta look it up. Look it up. Look up what disease does Hezbollah have?
Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Give me 2 seconds.
But they spent the day with him, and they went to go see Hezbollah, and they're like in Russia.
He suffers from achondroplasia, a condition which makes his appearance seem younger than his actual age. Hailing from the southeast of Russia and a practicing Muslim, he has made the most of his condition to make light of it and attract attention from across the globe on social media, primarily TikTok.
That's it. There it
So,
is.
yeah.
So it
So-
wasn't specific, right? About
Yeah,
what
no.
it is. It just generalized it. But anyway,
They were in Russia. They made a pretty cool video. It was pretty interesting.
that's interesting. I know I watched Bilal Muhammad on Joe Rogan talking about training in Dagestan.
Yeah, dude.
He spent
these
he's
guys
at camp
are
for like
different
6
animals.
weeks over there. He said it's way different. Did you see it at all? That interview on
No,
the JRE?
no.
It's super cool. He talks about, he's like, listen, man, he's like, I come from training. He's like, I do a lot of jujitsu. He's like, flow jujitsu. He's like, guy take you down. He's like, I'll work from the bottom, work from guard, going for arm bars and stuff. He's like, these guys don't train like that. He's like, there's no flowing. There's no flow jujitsu. He's like, they smash you every round. Like, I'm not going to lose a round. He's like, they haven't done anything to me sometimes. He's like, they just held me down on my back for the entire round. And they're like, I won that round. You lost. You're on your back.
Yeah.
And shit like he gets taken down. He's like, I'll get taken down. I start trying to work from my back from guard, trying to find a submission. He's like, and Khabib will come over and be like, get up. We are not playing jiu-jitsu. This is MMA. He's like, get up. You're losing. And like, that's their mentality over there. It's like, they don't play bottom. Like
That's interesting.
they're up, they switch it to a takedown, they prevent the takedown, and they just smash from on top. He's like, nobody wants to lose a round, even in practice. He's like, the goal is to never lose a position or an exchange, whether you're training or fighting for real. And that shit is crazy.
They did a lot of when the Nelk Boys did it, they were doing a lot of cardio. I don't want to ruin the video, but they do train super hard. And I just want to go back to the chat real quick. Chris checked out a DoorDash order for us, so he said just checked, went to DoorDash, 10-piece McNuggets, item price $6.29 with tax fees, recommended tip $18 for a 10-piece nuggets.
That was $6.
Wait, time
So
out.
just to
where's
show
he at?
you how expensive DoorDash is, so we could, I hate, jumping back and forth between topics, but I just wanted to say that so everybody could hear it. That's how ridiculously expensive.
No,
DoorDash is.
that makes sense, man. I mean, listen, I don't know if it's jumping back and forth when we're live. See, this is what people don't have the balls to do is go live.
I didn't think you were gonna say that when you started that sentence. I was like, oh, what's he gonna say?
Yeah, I didn't think that was going
I didn't think that was coming.
Yeah, I didn't think that's what was going on.
Yeah.
Here, this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to do a mock.
A mock order.
Wendy's order. So I'm just doing a fry. I'll do what should I do?
Do a Frosty.
And should I do? Okay, I'll do a Frosty.
Do a fry, a Frosty, and a junior bacon cheeseburger. I feel like that's fair.
What size Frosty?
Small?
Small.
Who the fuck ever gets anything bigger than a small?
Yeah.
All right, so I got a Frosty, I got a
Masochist.
fry, and what else did you say? A junior bacon cheeseburger?
A junior bacon cheeseburger. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in low points of my life. I've had medium Frosties.
Those are delicious. What are you
They're magically delicious.
you crazy?
He's at low points in my
They're
life.
magically
That's
delicious.
fucking
Listen, man,
hilarious.
if I'm out in these streets
Uh-huh.
and it's past 11 p.m.,
Yeah.
you may damn well catch me out in the drive-thru.
Yeah. Oh no, I eat Wendy's. I think it's delicious. I'm not eating it right now because I'm trying to fucking watch my figurine. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll get more junior bacon cheeseburgers than I'm gonna get Frosties. Frosties I usually always get a small.
Am I adding a drink?
No, how
So
dare
we
you.
got fries, a burger, and a Frosty. No
Yeah,
drink?
No drink.
Yeah, straight dry.
Straight dry.
Yeah, we
Let's
don't
see.
want.
Let's see. French fries, Frosty, junior bacon cheeseburger. No promo code. All right, so we got $3.99, $2.86, and $3.74. So that's about that's about what, $9?
Yeah,
Let's round up.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
say 11, 12. Let's say $12.
For
the
the
total
food.
order, $16.99 with no tip.
What's the recommended tip?
Let's see.
What's the delivery
Continue.
fee?
No thanks. Let's see. Oh, wait. I haven't even gone through. Wait a minute. I haven't even gone through far enough. Dasher tip $3 is recommended.
What's
Oh,
our
no,
total?
no. I think I just placed this order to my crib. Not even to here. No way.
Well, at least you'll have a junior bacon cheeseburger
No
and
way.
fries when you get
Cancel
home.
that. Cancel that.
How much did you pay? What was the total? That's what we're here for.
$19.99.
$19.99. You guys just witnessed it live. Justin just ordered Wendy's to his house. It cost him $20. Look how expensive this is. We can't afford this. We have to budget for this. I want you to know that's got to come out of your personal fund. The podcast
Come
can't
on. I
take this
can't
hit.
write that off.
Yeah, I gotta write this off.
It's a business expense.
Come on. Put it on the card.
He's gone too far.
Put on the company card.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, bro.
Laugh it up, you bunch of assholes.
Nah, cancel it. You should be able to cancel it, no?
Whatever. It'll be waiting for me.
He'll have Wendy's when
Nice.
he gets home.
God
It's
damn it.
delicious.
Fuck it.
Who
Magically.
doesn't love a delicious junior bacon cheeseburger?
Wait, did you get that Did you get a strawberry Frosty or a chocolate?
No. Ew.
Classic.
Yo, nah, bro. They got rid of vanilla. They got rid of vanilla for a little bit.
Because nobody eats that
Because
shit.
they were making strawberry.
Yeah, they started making strawberry.
That's why they got rid of vanilla. Because vanilla's a base.
I know,
When you
vanilla-
add strawberry to it, it becomes
Yeah,
strawberry.
It becomes strawberry.
Yeah, when you add fucking chocolate to that shit, it becomes chocolate, hazelnut, so on and so forth. You know?
Chocolate's gross.
Whatever, bro. You got anything, Jay? Anything you want to talk about?
Just laughing. Saif said he became everything he wanted to destroy.
Yeah. When you see yourself, what is it when you live long enough to see yourself become the villain or some shit like that?
No, that's fucking hilarious.
You can either die a hero
Yeah.
or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Yep.
Damn it.
You're fucking giving to the man So go ahead, Jay. You got anything for us, man? You got any stories for us? We're approaching the end, so I want to give you this opportunity.
I was thinking about talking about Schmeffrey Schmepstein.
Oh, okay.
That's for another day.
Okay.
Let's see what's going
You got
on.
anything you're waiting for in the movies? You excited about the new Fast and the Furious?
I'm not excited about it because this one's probably gonna have Batista in it or some shit. It's probably gonna have, Batista and Jason Statham.
Little baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be something absurd like that.
Bad Bunny's gonna be in it.
Yeah, he wasn't in the last one.
He might have been. I don't know. They always have like a rapper or like like somebody from hip hop.
Yeah, like remember when they threw Donald Montego in one of them?
Yeah, bro. Donald Montego. That shit.
Calderon came out. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that I could believe.
They all better thank Ludacris.
Facts.
They all owe Ludacris a check.
Yeah, they really, really do. Because I'm sure he reached out. They're like, who do you think of the rap game? They're like, we're thinking about offering 50 Cent. He said, nah, you want some real motherfuckers that probably would get down on this shit? I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, bring in Luda.
I'm surprised they didn't pull up in two bubbles.
Who you talking about, Tego?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a bubble with no seats.
Yeah, with the fucking back seats ripped out.
Facts. That's hilarious.
Primered out.
Yeah, that's crazy. I got a story for you guys.
What you got?
So it says here, I had saw it earlier, and I just did a little bit of a lookup. A food director was charged with stealing $1.5 million in chicken wings. It says here, a former official in a school district in Chicago suburb of Harvey is accused of a bizarre scheme involving more than $1 million worth of stolen chicken wings. Vera Liddell is the former director of food services at Harvey School District 152. The Cook County State Attorney's Office alleges that Liddell launched an embezzlement scheme that resulted in the theft of wings that cost more than $1.5 million in taxpayer money. The alleged scheme began during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic when schools were closed on state order and replaced by virtual learning. Despite the fact that children were learning remotely, the school district was still providing meals for pickup, according to the State Attorney's Office. From July 2020 until February 2022, Liddell placed hundreds of unauthorized orders for food items, including 11,000 cases of chicken wings for which the district was billed more than $1.5 million through the school district vendor Gordon Food Service, prosecutor says.
Yo, my guy was running a chicken shop on the school's dime.
Don't you remember that chicken wing shortage a little while back?
Well, this is where it came from.
That's what I said. They cracked the case.
What if Mr. Beast has anything to do with this?
Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
That's nuts. Where was that? That was in Chicago, right?
Yeah, Chicago, Cook County.
Yeah, and they locking this lady up. Meanwhile, they dropping 86 people a weekend over there. Yeah. But all they care about is this lady stealing chicken.
It's this chicken thief. I'll tell you one thing. She definitely made somebody get into the chicken business that wasn't planning on it.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
She was like, yo, you need to open up a chicken wing truck. He was like, nah, I really want to paint. And she's like, motherfucker, we got chicken. We don't got paint.
He said, how much chicken you got? Like 50 wings? She said, I don't know how many wings. I got chicken by the kilo.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
she said, I don't know how long I'm going to have this. Let me ask you a question. After she starts you off, right? You start slinging chicken on the side. Mm-hmm. You start getting successful. Mm-hmm. Because this guy sold over $1 million worth of chicken.
Facts.
Right? When do you just buy your own chicken and stop stealing chicken so that you don't go to jail?
Because they probably did. They probably did start buying their own chicken, and she's the one that took the rap for it. Remember, it went from 2020 to 2022.
Yeah, but it's $1.5 million worth of chicken. If you sold that chicken, if you get it for $1, you sold it for $2, you got $3 million now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, listen, bro. Same reason why you don't get out the streets. You just can't do it. She's the chicken kingpin. You think she could just? You think people were able to just not re-up on the chicken wings from her? She was probably like the Don at this point. She had goons out there in the streets like, yo, you're going to pay for this chicken.
Oh, you think that's what was happening? She was slinging chicken out the trunk?
Yeah, she was slinging chicken for real, bro. She probably had all the local restaurants on lock. Yeah, I guarantee every Chinese spot around there that sells chicken wings, they were probably getting it from her. She was a chicken wing plug.
She definitely undercut everybody.
Oh, bro, of course. Are you crazy? And it was all profit because she was taking it from the school. So there was no overhead. Yeah. It was just everything was going in her pocket. She was probably charging super low rates, taking over the whole chicken wing game. Yeah. That's probably how they caught her. Was that like everybody was, the whole neighborhood, they were like, man, these chicken wings are great. The superintendent or something of the schools was like eating chicken. And he was like, man, these chicken wings are great. Where you get this? He's like, oh, we get this from mom up the block. And he was like, really? The same one that works at the... And then it all made sense. He's like, these chicken wings are great. Only ones I had this good were at summer school. You know? And
Yeah,
next thing
that
you know,
school
you're
wasn't
done.
seeing a single chicken wing. They were ordering them, but they weren't seeing them.
Yeah, I mean, damn, to be ordering that much chicken. I mean, she just got too comfortable.
Yo, bro,
Yeah.
you know what they say,
She
man.
got too comfortable, man.
It's a thin line between drums and flats.
That's a fact. Did you guys see the chicken
Thin
that
line.
that egg factory that burned down?
Yeah, I had to get that off. I'm sorry.
Dude, it was like 10,000 chickens plus died.
Yo, time out. Yo, time out.
I
time
can't be
out.
the only one that's heard about this.
My son Saif said the wing pin.
That's funny as fuck.
Merch.
The wing pin.
The wing
That's
pin.
mad funny.
Free to wing pin. Free to wing pin.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. She ain't gonna be making chicken up there.
Nah, they are. They're
Did you
gonna have
guys see about the fucking chicken coop that burned down? Y'all ain't gonna do me like last week.
My bad. My
Nah,
bad.
I ain't gonna let
Listen.
you do me like last week.
This is clearly an attack on chickens.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Whether they're it's so crazy. The news cycle goes through this thing where like certain things start to
Yeah.
pick up steam. Now anything regarding chickens,
It becomes front page news. I heard that this was like arson.
oh, I'm sure it was. Dude,
Allegedly.
there's literally, I feel like there's an attack on the food supply. Like straight up. And I
What-
think the chickens not laying eggs is associated with the feed and where we're getting the feed. And there's an intentional pursuit of stopping our chickens from laying eggs.
You think that this has anything to do with those monkeys from Texas?
Holy shit.
Yo,
It's fucking monkeys.
yo, bro, I'm telling you.
They're in everything.
Dude, they got that. That's it. One of them has their hand up Biden's ass talking. That's it. I'm convinced they're running
Yo,
the world.
you know what?
I'm convinced they're running everything. One of them is elbow deep in that guy's butt
so fucking
and talking for him. Every time he goes, it was because nobody gave the monkey his Xanax.
Yeah, nobody gave him his cue. Yeah, this monkey suffers from fucking, he's got a stutter, but when he's on fucking Klonopin, he calms down just enough to get his words out.
Yo, they said 100,000 hens died.
100,000 hens. I told you it was more than 10,000.
Damn, 100,000.
They said
Dude.
approximately 100,000 hens have died after a large fire at an egg farm in Basra over the weekend. Firefighters were called to Hillendale Farms on Swartz Road on Saturday. When they arrived, fire crews found a 50-foot by 600-foot operating chicken coop on fire.
God
Read
damn.
those numbers again.
That's the biggest cookout in history.
Approximately 100,000 hens.
No. The
and it was
dimensions
a
of the building.
50-foot by 600-foot operating
50
chicken coop.
by 600 feet. That's how big the
With
building was.
100,000 chickens in there. That don't sound like enough space for me.
Did you guys ever watch Food Inc.?
Yes.
All right, so remember
Pardon
the
me.
portion. Remember the portion of Food Inc. where the farmers were talking about how the big corporations run them and only give them like a stipend, literally what they need to run.
Yeah.
Do you remember those coops, like the size of them? They were
Yeah.
like, "There's no wind." That's like literally the size of what this looks like.
Yeah,
Probably
that's
bigger than that.
crazy, bro. That many chickens died. It's terrible. How many eggs do you think were like still good and like cooked? Like how many?
Like how many hard-boiled eggs and how
Yeah.
many chicken roasts came out of there?
Yeah.
Yo. It's the biggest cookout I've ever heard of.
Amongst 100,000 chickens, some of them are cooked perfectly. It has to be. It's impossible. It's basic mathematics.
Yeah.
There's definitely a bunch of well done eggs in there, and there's definitely at least a couple chickens that were burned just enough to still be delicious.
It's possible. I mean, you think the people that lit the building on fire stuck chicken timers in each one, so that as soon as they knew which ones were done.
You think they're probed?
Possibly.
Yeah. Did you rip that skin off? The skin's got to go because the feathers are still in
You don't
there.
remember that little timer that used to go into turkeys and shit? It was like a
Yeah,
little thing
it
that would
pop
pop
out.
out, the little red joint. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yo,
right.
what? The
You don't know what we're talking about?
I know exactly what you. First off, come on.
Yeah, so I'm saying the
I'm
person
from
that
that
burned the
same
building
era.
down,
Yeah.
stuck one of those in every chicken before they lit the
You
shit
had
on fire.
100,000 of those things?
Yeah.
He was just stuffing chickens.
Yeah,
That thing
bro.
is crazy. That's
it.
It's awful, man.
What time we at, Twiz?
Yeah, we are at
Close to an hour.
5-8.
58. That's it. You got
59
anything, if
now.
you don't got anything else, Justin, close this out. We'll be at perfectly an hour.
Yeah, I think we're good, man. You're getting compliments on the sweater in the chat, Twiz.
Oh,
I told you that sweater was fire, bro.
appreciate
Lit.
y'all.
Liddy.
Shout out to Mama Brooks. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. So that's episode 140. Masters of None podcast live. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you're still in here. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss an episode every time we go live. We are live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. And make sure you do some homework on our I always have an issue with archive.
Archive.
With our because I go to say our archive when really I want to say our archive of videos, so you can see past videos. Be on the lookout for the shorts that we post pretty much daily. Short clip content too. Share with your friends. Get us up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Help us get these watch hours up so we can monetize this page to its fullest capabilities, and we can continue to make more more content for you guys. So check out our audio platforms too: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that stuff. But we do recommend that you listen to it in your car, listen to it with some headphones, because Lord knows what we are going to say on here, so don't do it at work. What you got? What you got, Berto?
Justin is hit it around the head.
He meant to say Justin is the best.
He is the best.
Yo, Twiz, say what's up to the people, man. Say goodbye. Let it close us out right here, and then we'll just wrap from there.
All right, man. Yo, listen, man. Masters on episode 140. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Till next time.
Yes. Mr. Beast versus the king versus the Wingpin. I love that. I love that.
Mr. Beast versus
that's
that's clever.
legit.
The wingpin shit's clever as fuck.
And they didn't mention the 7 monkeys fleeing the scene with torches in hand. Yeah, Saif, you need to. Well, if you ever come and visit the U.S., man, you need to come through, man. You're gonna come on here,
Clever
bro.
as fuck.
You gotta let
Bring
us
us out, Twiz.
Yeah, that's it, man. Masters on episode 140.
Episode 140. Thank you guys. We appreciate everybody.
Da, 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 da. Remember, I had a video on my phone.